Hey, what's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the channel. And on tonight's live stream episode, we're going to be talking about emails and different stuff from different platforms. Well, anyway, if you guys would like to find out more information about that, be sure to check the link in the description below. You guys can also find the information there as well, but only this applies to one, but that's also broke down as a segment of an example. So I'm not sure if all platforms do this or not, but anyway, let's get to it. First and foremost, guys, I also definitely do have chats open. If you guys would like to join the chats, all is welcome as well. Please be respectful to myself, my moderators, and all my viewers, because negativity on this channel will not be tolerated at any given time. So with that being said, I definitely do want to thank you guys again for understanding where I'm coming from. Let's go ahead and dive on into it. So, and for those of you who are completely left uninformed of what this is going to be, I'm also going to show you on stream as well. So I do have my other PC sitting right here. I also do have a reason for that to be here. If you guys do have a mobile device, if you guys have a mobile device, definitely be sure to check your emails. For example, you will also find Steam support, and it's very important that Steam does, in fact, say, well, Steam will also let you guys know what games are on sale. So you definitely do want to take advantage of this. Way of the Hunter, Way of the Hunter 2, these are the two games here. They are also showing you, they're not exactly showing you the new lodges and stuff that's also associated with the game. But, however, if you guys do in fact start a Steam account, you will be notified of every single game, exclusive game sales. And as a legal disclaimer, I have no partnership, sponsorship, or apprenticeship with Steam. I'm actually doing this on my own accord. So you guys, if you do start a Steam account and you do start purchasing games, you will be getting emails of different games that are already out that you can also get. If you don't have the game right on hand, just wait a little while. You'll definitely want to go in and check your emails, and they will also show you the exclusive deals. You can also go into Steam's website, or not their website, but their official game page. Just bear with me for a moment. So I'm going to take you over to Steam's official app. This is not exactly their official web page. Steampower.com is in fact their website. So if you do have Steam downloaded, go into your store, or you can also go into your store page. If you do purchase games, they will also show you that there are also exclusive summer sales, which means you're not going to pay. Which means you're probably not going to pay full price compared to what they were looking for when it comes to games. For example, Call of Duty Modern Warfare. That game was priced at $69.99, but is now down to $6.99. So there is, I'm wanting to say approximately about a 10% cut, 10% or 90% sale, 90% off, as you guys can see right there. If you purchase some of the games, they do have very good deals here. But once you purchase a game, you're definitely going to want to go over here to where it says library. Click on this here, and your games will be stored right here in this segment. So as you guys can see here on the left side of the screen, you have your library, and you also have the display of your games. So if you're not sure exactly exactly sure where to go, what to check out, you guys can also click on the game itself. For example, let's get this out of here. Like Snow Runner, for example, they also have a patch note on that. Patch note 42, season 18. During different types of or different during different gameplays and stuff, you also do have mods also in Snow Runner, which I like to basically run a lot of the mods. They do have their downloadable content. So once you select the downloadable content for SnowRunner, it's going to show you a very, very, very large segment of mods to choose from. I think there's like, I don't know, probably over, I couldn't give you an exact number, but as an example, they probably have over, I want to say over 100,000 mods plus. But if you download Steam, guys, all your stuff will be stored here. If you guys are new to the platform, if you make purchases and stuff like this, you can also go over here into your store page, go down, at least 4, click on store points. And as you guys probably may not know this, this will also show you your available balance and everything else that you have here. And these are also the different things that you can choose from. Let me know if I'm going too fast. Let me know in the chats, or feel free to drop a comment down below in the comment section. I already have this game, Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. So these also do have different DLCs for this type of game. You guys can get wallpapers, etc., etc. Avatars. There's a whole plethora of stuff that you can actually get on Steam. Like, depending on what type of games you have downloaded, that will depend on the avatars and some other stuff that you got. But once you spend these points, guys, as it's linked in the description, you probably will not be getting those points back, and there is no returns for points. But however, you can also get those replacement points if you purchase different games. That will replenish the points that you lost. Maybe you might gain more. Maybe it's possible that you'll probably get about half of those back, probably all of them, and then some, maybe more. I don't know. Depends on the game that you're purchasing. So, for example, also, we'll check out Icarus. Icarus is also a really, really, really decent game, guys. You're basically out in the wilderness, but you're also on a different planet that was contaminated. Your job is to basically gather supplies, stuff like that, resources, use those, be able to build your own base, and also upgrade. And you can also upgrade your tools, all your um, all of your tools, your weapons, and stuff like that, and also be able to explore. Now, something else that I would definitely like to see a change to on this game here is basically to where you can get like a ATV for river crossings and stuff like that. But unfortunately, but for you to be able to cross certain rivers, they are so deep. A lot of those times, a lot of that stuff may get damaged during storms. or at least have some type of transportation to where you can actually get on and ride around on. However, there are different animals that you can raise. You can also train them, and you definitely have to not only protect yourself, but you also have to protect your livestock. You also can build your own ranch to raise your farm animals. But it is very important that you feed those and make sure that your animals are in exact make sure that their health is at tip top shape. Otherwise, your animal may not survive. So if you guys definitely want to check out some good games, I definitely do recommend Icarus. If you guys are not too familiar with the game, I definitely do suggest playing an Outpost just to kind of get started. And therefore, that will also teach you some of the things if you're playing on PC or if you're playing on console. I don't think this game is compatible for console. I think it's a PC only game. So, one way to find out, guys, I do believe that it is also equipped for Xbox controllers, PlayStation controllers, stuff like that. But I'm not exactly 100% if Icarus is out on console. So, together, guys, let's go ahead and take a dive on into that. I do believe this is a PC only game. So, unfortunately, yes, this game is for PC only. 64-bit processors, Windows 10, 64 gig version, processor Intel, i5 8400, memory, 16 gigs of RAM, NVIDIA GTX 1060, 6 gigabyte, DirectX Windows 11. So unfortunately, guys, this game is not out for I almost started to say PC. So unfortunately, guys, this game is not for console. This is a PC only game. So if you guys are trying to download this on console, unfortunately, this will not be compatible for your system. Operating system, Windows. This is just a minimum requirements, guys. Requires a 64-bit processor and operating system, Windows 10, 64-bit version, processor Intel i5 8400, 16 gigs of RAM, graphics NVIDIA GTX 1060, 6 gig. I did say 8. I did say 8, so I definitely do want to correct that. DirectX storage, 70 gigabytes available. So this does take 70 gigs to download, I do believe. So unfortunately, you will not be able to get this on console. So a lot of my games, guys, that I do show on here are PC only games. I don't do very much console games, but unless you're trying to, oh, excuse me, unless you're trying to download Farming Simulator 25, I will take you over to that as well. Um, if you are trying to download FS25, which is Farming Simulator 25, it is compatible for Xbox S, Xbox X, PlayStation 5. But if you are trying to play that on the PlayStation 4, you're trying to download it, unfortunately, that will not be compatible for that system. If you're playing on PC, if you have anything less than an Intel iCore 7 processor or anything less than a GeForce RTX 1060, you probably will not be able to get that on there, guys. So let's look that up right quick. So, oh, wait a minute. Here it is. I will show you the specs of everything that's going to be required to be able to download this. However, this one here is for cross-platform Xbox X, Xbox S series, PlayStation 5. Um, if you have the Intel iCore 7 processor, you guys can also download that as well. But if you got, it's also compatible for AMD. If you have the GeForce RTX 3060 graphics card, it is compatible for that. I have the 3070, which I'm probably going to go to the 6090 graphics card eventually, guys, because on my actual gaming computer, I'm probably going to end up doing a PC rebuild. I'm also going to have this equipped for VRAM as well, liquid cooling system. So hang on just a second. Here it is, guys. Farming Simulator 25. I'm going to go ahead and pause this video because this is pretty much the introduction that they do. And eventually we'll probably get back to that a little bit later. So I'm going to show you guys the specs for the game, if this is even going to show it, which I doubt it. Wait a minute, here it is right here. This is the minimum spec requirements that you have to have. Requires a 64-bit processor, an operating system Windows 10, 64-bit processor, Intel iCore 5 6400, AMD Ryzen 5 1400 or better. Memory cards, 8 gigs of RAM. Graphics card, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 1050 Ti, AMD Radeon RX 470 graphics card or better. Minimum 35 gigs VRAM, DX12 support, DirectX version 12. So here it is, guys, right here. Requires a 64-bit processor, operating system Windows 10, 64-bit processor, iCore, Intel iCore 7, 10700, AMD Ryzen 7, 3800X or better, memory card, 12 gigs of RAM, graphics card, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2070, AMD Radeon, excuse me, RX 5700, Intel Arc A750 graphics card or better, minimum 8 gigs of VRAM, DX12 support, DX version 12, network. This also goes to show, I don't think I can zoom down. It's not going to let me zoom down any further, guys. Network broadband internet connection. This is what it's basically claiming here, but you can also play that on Wi-Fi. If you have home internet, you guys can also play that on your home internet system. And you guys can also play this game offline as well. Not to mention, also, Farming Simulator 25 has crossplay, which means every system that is compatible for Farming Simulator 25, Xbox X, Xbox S series, PlayStation 5, you guys can actually be able to cross-platform. You guys can also play in cross-play or cross-platform. Same thing, but you can still cross over different devices. If you guys are looking to get a dedicated server, you guys can also go through GeForce servers. And as a legal disclaimer, guys, I have absolutely Zero apprenticeship, no sponsorship or partnership with GeForce. But you guys can also, if you guys have your own personal private servers, you guys can also invite people in and be able to play there. So what I'm going to do eventually, guys, is I'm going to try working on getting my own personal server. But if I do this, guys, I'm only going to have certain people be able to jump in and play. I'm not going to just basically have random people just popping in and playing. It's once I get my own dedicated server, it's going and what I'm going to be doing. This is going to be for moderators only. So I will definitely be sending invites to the mods for my game. If I do online gaming and stuff like that, I will be sending invites only to moderators. So if you guys are popping in and asking me to become a mod and I have no idea who you are, the answer to that is going to be no, flat out. So so if you're already an existing mod, you will also be getting an invite. Guys, I don't think that there's any type of, I don't think, well, when it comes to Steam and stuff like that, depending on every game that you buy, I don't think that there's a limit to how many games you can purchase. Everything will be stored in your library, all in alphabetical order. So therefore, it'll be easier to find the actual game that you're looking for. But if you're having a very difficult time, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to find your game very quickly without any type of issues. So we're going to go back over here to the library, guys. I'm going to show you, like, for example, I'll use something pretty much almost at the bottom of the list. Okay, I already have the game figured out. So you're going to come up here to, so if you guys are on PC and you're having a hard time finding the game that you're looking for, come over here into this search box. And for example, Starfield, look at this. It's right at the very top. So click on that. I can install, well, this computer here won't be able to support that because it's only a 50 something gig PC. 132.65, no, excuse me, 132.56 gigabytes to download for PC, guys. This is a PC only game. Oh, no, excuse me, correction. You guys can also, correction, guys, my mistake. You can download this on Xbox S and Xbox X series. So disregard PC only. This is also compatible for Xbox S and X series. I do believe you might be able to download this on PlayStation 5. And also, as an additional bonus to this, if you guys do have a PC, click on here and you guys can come down here to stream if you guys are in fact streaming. So there you go, guys. You definitely want to come over here. Hang on. So you definitely do want to come over here to this little box right here with this little arrow pointing down. Click on that and then go to the bottom selection if you want to stream or if you have any plans on streaming. There you go. Hopefully this does help you guys out. If it does, feel free to hit that like button, smash that heart button. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and get subscribed for more exclusive content like this. And be sure to turn on all those beautiful bell notifications so you'll be receiving updates and be notified each and every single time I live stream. But with that being said, there you go, guys. I just showed you the quickest way to find your game. if you have a whole entire list. And yes, guys, I do have a very good sized list here. Um, Eventually, I may set this up to stream online. So during the time of during the time of my streaming segments, I don't know exactly how long I'm going to be on here streaming for, but I do have different games that I do play, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, excuse me. And also, as an additional thing to this, you also do have achievements that you guys can also get on here. Come over here, click on your achievement thing here, and this will show you everything that you have accomplished. It may not look like I've accomplished anything on here, but truth be known, I have. But due to the fact that I do not have this game downloaded on this computer because of the demand of hard drive space, that's why it's not showing anything here. But however, up here, 31 of 82 achievements earned. So right now, guys, I'm sitting right at 38% on Starfield. So, and also, if you do have a computer, guys, make sure that your computer has a very good capture card. Otherwise, you're probably not going to get the best you're not going to get top-notch performance out of your PC. Hang on a second. I think I might have to make some minor adjustments here. There we go. I didn't have to unhook anything. Because there has been videos that I literally had to unhook something to be able to correct a certain issue with my cords. I do have very long cords, guys. So I'm going to try to avoid that as much as I possibly can. So your graphics card, make sure that you have a 3060 or better, 3070 on up. Otherwise, your graphics are going to look like complete garbage, guys. So definitely do take that into consideration. Frames per second. Let's talk about that, guys. If you guys are playing in 1920 pixels by 1080p high definition, you guys can also bring your uh, FPS up to 60 frames per second. But if you are putting this on YouTube, it's going to reduce it all the way down to 420 FPS. So you guys, if you are in fact watching a live stream video, you guys can also increase your uh, definition of video. It could start out from 420, but you could also increase that to 720 or possibly 1080p, depending on if your device can actually handle that or not, depending on what type of device you have. So, also, one more thing additional to this as well. If you guys are streaming, um, damn, I'm trying to think of the name of the game here. Just give me a moment, guys. I got to sort through something right quick. Pacific Drive. If you guys are streaming Pacific Drive, do be careful of the music. Make sure that you have your background music off because all that music that's on that game you will in fact get a copyright strike on your account. So definitely do be careful of this. Make a dual note of this. Note to self: Pacific Drive, all their music has in fact been submitted for copyright. So to avoid any copyright violations, make sure that you have your background music off or pick something from YouTube that's not essentially copyright. So therefore, you guys don't get struck and wonder, hey, why did my video just get demonetized? Why did my video get demonetized? If in fact you are just freshly monetized, that is the reason why, because there's a lot of people that will jump on there and they could possibly report that, or you can also hit the YouTube algorithm that will also copyright your videos. So guys and so ladies and gentlemen, this is definitely one thing you really want to watch out for is the YouTube algorithm, because it's vicious, guys. So a lot of your games, if you do have your music and stuff on, just go ahead and turn all that background music off, and you should be fine. You'll still be able to hear the ambient noise and stuff like that, your background noise, stuff like that in your game, but you just won't have any music to play. So hopefully that right there, in fact, does help you guys out. If it does, again, you guys know what to do. So there are also different games on here. Um, Train Simulator 5, if you guys do download that, make sure to have that music and that background off. Keep your ambient noise and stuff like that on. But that music in that game is also copyright. So to avoid any kind of complications and so forth with your videos, just simply turn the background music off to avoid any other issues that you may encounter. Because once you hit copyright, or not copyright, but once you hit the YouTube algorithm and it strikes you for any copyright violations, if this is your first time getting a copyright violation, guys, that does not mean you're going to lose your account. There is a program that YouTube does offer. Big shout out to YouTube, by the way. um, Try not to get any more copyright violations or any time. Just try to simply keep yourself out of trouble. Complete the course. Wait 90 days. After the 90 days is up, you completed your course. You're not getting into any more trouble, or if YouTube thinks that you're being a nuisance. But if you're not getting into any more trouble on your YouTube channel after the 90 days, guys, YouTube will remove the flag from your account and you're good to go. But just note for the records, if you're trying to verify your account and you already have copyright violations, that's going to make that a little bit more difficult to verify your channel. So, also note to self, if you're a beginner, this is your first time, first, second, or third video, doesn't matter. Try to avoid all copyright violations as much as you possibly can, and just kick back, relax, and have fun on your channel, guys. Just do what you do and be the best at what you do. So if you guys are in fact looking for Pacific Drive on here on your Steam channel, oh, that's because I didn't put that in the right place. So I'm I'm having a little bit of a hard time finding the game, guys. but I could just scroll down through here. And if I don't want to scroll through my library, all I got to do is come up here and look for Pacific Drive, which is right here at the very top. This is the game itself, guys. All the music in this background of this game is copyright. So be careful. You're just basically your number one assignment is your car. If you want to definitely try to upgrade your car as much as possible, you will be on a planet that has different types of anomalies, and your job description is to go in and examine every single anomaly and try to get back as much as you possibly can. Go back to your base, and if there's storms, definitely get back. Definitely stay in your car until the storm ends, because that will basically pick your car up. It could move your car. So you guys can also check the key bindings for the game. So therefore, if you have any questions about that, definitely check your key bindings. Definitely set your resolution. If it's already set, it should be fine. You should have no problems with that. But also, you guys can even pull up your FPS framework and put that and post that right on your screen. So if you guys are in fact losing bit rate, frame rate, stuff like that, just download OBS Studios, and that should basically help you right there to be able to fix any issues like that. So Pacific Drive is basically it's basically an open world survival, but your character, I don't think your character will actually die in the game. But it's possible that they may have made some changes to that to where your character can actually take damage and stuff like that. But if there's a storm, just head back to your car. You're fine. No worries. Or if you go into a building, just remain in shelter until the storm passes. Once it passes, you can head back to your car. You can upgrade your vehicle, modify your vehicle any way that you like. There are different types of themes and stuff, different skins that you can put on your car, like this right here. And of course, believe it or not, that is a station wagon, I do believe. Unless they added more vehicles to the game, I don't know. But this would be the inside of your car. You guys can always pay attention to this here and always pay attention over here. So between this area, this tells you exactly what part of your car is damaged. And this stuff here will activate different things that you put, different attachments that you put onto your vehicle. Just note for the records, guys, your car can take damage. Your tires can take damage. Your doors, your panels, stuff like that can also take damage, but you can also get a recycling. You guys can also recycle parts and make more parts as well. So if your car gets damaged, you can just take it back to the shop, make the simple repairs necessary, and just go back out there and have fun with it, guys. You guys can also change your bumpers, change your tires, change everything out. Take a look at this, guys. It is pretty cool. But you can also go to different vehicles and collect different resources. You will find more than just one vehicle in the game. That's where you're going to find your resources. You can also, I think you can break down certain things or basically destroy certain objects to gain more valuable resources and stuff like that. This does go to help with upgrades. and much more as well. So yes, you can basically change the look of your car, the style of your car. Um, I don't think you'll be able to change this vehicle right here because you do start out with the station wagon. That is your primary vehicle. You can basically destroy the doors on the other vehicles to gather the resources from that to make upgrades and much more. So here you go, guys. And see what I mean? Your car can, in fact, take damage. This car has no door on it, obviously. You will find different anomalies that will also drain power from your vehicle. So definitely do be careful of that. So this is pretty much an overview of a lot of the game stuff in here. So let's see if I can blow this one up and make this, see if I can enlarge this frame here. Let's see what this does. And as you see, that door on that vehicle just got pulled off. You do have a radar in your vehicle to where you can actually track storms and stuff like that. You do have like different electrical anomalies. And there's a lot more stuff that you can do. However, you can also make gas cans. Make sure that your car has fuel because if your car runs out of fuel, you can teleport your vehicle back to your home base. So this car, I do believe, actually does have a lot of upgrades. Let's see if I can blow this image up, make this a little bit larger. I don't think I'm going to be able to. Evidently, yes, I can. Bigfoot sightings. So this is your primary car, guys. So the list just keeps going and going and going. And as you guys can see, you do have different weapons in the game. And again, for those of you who don't know what the name of this game is called, this one is called Pacific Drive. So I'm going to go all the way back to the very top and show you guys exactly. Here it is, right here, guys. This is the name of the game. Um, However, I think this one here is a very interesting one. And if you guys want to know exactly what system this is for, I do believe this is a PC only game, but we'll find out here in just a minute. So here it is. I don't think that you're going to find this on console, guys, because yes, this is a, come on, focus. This is a PC only game, so this is not available for console. Operating system Windows 10. So yes, this is a PC only game. It's not likely that I do console games, but there's also another one here, guys. If you have not checked out Backrooms, I definitely do recommend checking this game out, guys. This is very awesome. If you guys would like to see a preview of it, I will gladly show you. You guys can have up to 6 players. You guys are stuck in a maze. Your job is to get out of the situation that you're in. This is more like a horror game slash puzzle game. You guys actually have to eat and drink, stay alive, maintain your sanity. The game looks very realistic. And you do have a microphone that is very active. If your character gets lost, your character is dead. You will have things chasing you down. You'll have things wanting to kill your character. And this one, guys, this one is also. Wait a minute. Is this a PC only game? Yes, this is a PC only game right here, guys, because if you see this insignia here, this is for Microsoft. So basically, what it boils down to, this is a PC only game as well. Again, I think sometime in the future, guys, I'm also going to be doing console games and stuff like that. Matter of fact, I will even do one for console. But just note for the records, a lot of your music is copyright. I did I did in fact look up the music on this, so to confirm that that is 100% the music in here is 110% copyright. Um, let's see what's out for console. Cross out. This game here, or no. Sorry, guys. Is it this one? Yes, this game right here. This one is also for cross-platform, PC, Xbox S, Xbox X, and I do believe you might be able to get this on PlayStation, guys. So this game, Crossout, this is a cross-platform game designed for all different types of use, as you guys can see here. Let's get that off of here. There is nothing indicating this is for PC, so let's double check that just to make sure. Store page. So this game right here, guys, this is a free download on PC. If you guys are on Steam and you're on PC, this game is free to download. Does not cost you anything. Right here it says PC. This Microsoft, and the Xbox is also ran by Microsoft. So you will definitely be able to get this on console. So this is cross-platform for those of you who don't know. System requirements. So a lot of your games like this, guys, if you know that there's some that's out for PC and you know that this certain games are out for console, definitely check the game out on your Xbox or a PlayStation and see if you guys can pull that game up. If you can't, then it's a PC only game. So here's the specs right here, guys. If you have not got a chance to check this out, definitely screenshot that. System requirements, cross out, this is the game. Your objective is to find, seek, and destroy. You can build, customize, and even modify your vehicle, but the further you get in the game, the better chances you have of getting better vehicles, better weapons. I'll let you guys check this out. But when you start out, you'll start out with a very, 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 very weak and very poor truck. Oops, I got the wrong one. And so this is also a video game that's played mostly, it's an online video game. I don't think you'll be able to play this game offline, guys. So if you guys are wanting to check out Crossout, this is an online game. Be careful because there are people on there that will basically make different changes to their vehicle, and a lot of your vehicles may, a lot of the vehicles you're trying to shoot at may not take damage because usually when it comes to online games, guys, you'll find you'll find some hackers on there. So be careful of this, guys. Make sure that your computer has a really good firewall. And definitely do check certain things. Make sure that all your personal information and stuff is secured on your PC. But also, guys, when it comes to games that's got higher graphics, make sure to check for your driver updates. Um, graphics card, definitely update your graphics card if you have any updates available. You may want to do so as well before getting a chance to play the game, because if you don't have the upgrade, or not upgrade, if you don't have the update requirements for that game, just go ahead and update your drivers, uh, your graphics card, and so forth. So then, therefore, you guys could actually go back in, check and see if you're going to be able to play the game. If you can, fantastic. That's because you have all the essential updates necessary to be able to perform that game. So, if you guys do have any questions, comments, or concerns, be sure to leave a comment in chats, or feel free to drop a comment down below in that wonderful comment section, and I will definitely reply back to each and every single one of your questions that you may have or comments for that note. So, not to leave anybody out, I will try to reply back to everybody's comments in which the order they were all received. I know I say that quite frequently, but I just want the reason I do this is to make sure that I try to answer everybody's questions accordingly. And so, therefore, I'm not trying to leave anyone out. So, if you do have questions, feel free to ask, because at the end of the day, closed mouths don't get fed. So you definitely do want to make sure that your system is up to date. Make sure that your graphics cards are up to date, your drivers, and everything else. Make sure that you have all your systems, everything in your system. Make sure you have it all up to date. So therefore, you'll so therefore, if there's any type of complications, it's likely a good chance that all that could be avoided. So, with that being said, guys, got about 5 more minutes on stream, and after this, I'm going to go ahead and wrap everything up for the night. So, again, if you do have questions about anything specifically, feel free to ask. And I'm definitely going to try to answer your question to the best of my knowledge. So, I'm not one of those type of people that's going to pretend to have the answers to everything, because at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, I do not have the answers to everything at all. So if there's something I don't have an answer to, I will tell you I don't know, but I will look into it and I will come back. I'll come back at you, hopefully with an answer that will satisfy your question, and therefore we can prevail from there. So again, if you guys are new to the channel and you would like to see more exclusive content like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more. Definitely don't forget to turn on your bell notifications. So therefore you'll always be able to stay up to date, receive news updates, much more, plus patch notes, and plenty more different things to come out here on the channel. So if you guys don't know exactly when I upload videos, I do upload videos 3 times a week: Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, from 8 o'clock p.m. to 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I can be on as late as 10:30, depending on how many people I have on stream, or depends on how many people I have in chat. So anyway, guys, I think this one's going to do it. So again, if you guys would like to see more exclusive content like this, you guys already know the drill. Y'all know what to do. But anyway, as always, guys, I definitely do want to thank you guys again for being a part of the channel. Big shout out to my viewers. Big shout out to all my subscribers. And also, big shout out to all my moderators here on the channel. Thank you guys so very much for making this happen. We're almost at 300. I'm almost at the 300 video mark, and I'm looking forward to putting out new content, plus more, coming up here soon, very shortly. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and as always, be safe, stay sharp, stay frosty, and most of all, stay vigilant. Until next time, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.